am Betsy, and this is a video about including animals in the right way. And I interviewed a lot of people from different countries, including Malaysia, China, England, Korea, and so on. Let's see what they say. The first question is: some people who claim to protect animals resist and protecting very full but are not vegetarian. What do you think?
Well, I think everyone has a choice, they can do whatever they want. So if they are resisting to wear their coats in order to protect the animals, that's good. But if they're not vegetarian, they like meat, so just let them, I think. There should be no problem with that.
Okay, thank you. And the second question is: I think the right way to protect animals is to really rescue and feed them, not protect marches. What do you think?
Well, I would agree to it. You do need to feed them, look after them. But at the same time, if there are things that are happening in order to protect them, and they're good, I got nothing against them. So yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Claim to protect animals, racist and protest wearing fur, but I'm not vegetarian. What do you think? You don't have to be a vegetarian if you protect animals, right? It doesn't matter. You could be vegetarian, like you are vegetarian, it doesn't mean you love animals. But you don't wear fur because you love animals, you want to protect them, but I don't think it's necessary. That's not what I think is you can be vegetarian and you can protect the animals. It doesn't matter, these two, they are not connected, you know what I'm saying? And question 2, I think the right way to protect animals is not really rescue and feed them. No protest matches. What do you think? What do I think? It's like the same, like you protect animals and you rescue them and you feed them, and protest matches. These two are not connected as well. I feel like you can protect animals, that's your thing. You love animals, you can rescue them, you can feed them. But you don't have to go the march. You don't have to say things against the government. You don't have to do all these things. You can rescue the animal by yourself. You know what I mean? Like these two are not connected as well. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry to say that. That's just my opinion.
I think the first question in my view, I think it's not a long-term way, because I think lots of people are very full, but they're not vegetarian now. But this question, I don't think it's have a different view for lots of people. In my view, we also can wear fur, but we also can protect the animals and the different animals. I think about the second questions. I think if we want to protect the animal, we must need to do some act or build some rules, because it's rules, and if we build lots of rules and these rules enough mature, we can protect the animals better, to allow people to have the will, or we can't wearing fur, or we can do something for the animals. I think it's the best way to protect the animals.
I think like for some people become vegetarian, it's very hard. Personally, I cannot stop eating meat. And vegetarian has two types, pure vegan, for like people who only eat vegetables. Or some vegetarians, they also eat fish, and for fish they are also a type of animals. So I think like wearing fur and become vegetarian is not like really linked, because become a vegetarian and saving animals is a type of way to like save animals, I guess. But also you need to also think about the balance for your body, like as in if you are still remain enough health if you eat vegetables all the time. And also wearing fur, it also like really depends how the company got the skin from the animals. If it's only like happening naturally, as in some farmer kill cows and because people who needs to eat cow, so the meat goes to the supermarket and stuff. But like their skin become to like something useful, as in belt, as in leather goods. So I think it's not really linked, but I guess it's a way to protect animals. Personally, I would not wear fur because I noticed I watched some like videos about how they got skin from animals was really inherited, and I think that's kind of like scary. Just imagine if we are kind of animal and if our skin being taken off like that, it'll be really scary to think about. But I still eat meat, as in I love the taste and texture of meat, so I cannot become vegetarian, but I'm trying to eat less meat. But still, in this planet there will still be people who eat meat. So for the second question, I think it is okay for people to demonstration their things, their like way, the way they think of how to protecting animals, and by demonstration they can let more people to think about how to protect animals and save them. And it is also really important to feed them correctly and treat them correctly. But also by demonstration, I'll be like put this question as in like more clearly and let more people notice the issue some of the animals are suffering. So I think it is quite important for both ways. And yeah, there's like no doubt for demonstration happening because it's quite important. And of course, if whoever owns a pet or any of the animals, it is like they need to feed them correctly, and they need to feed them enough food and treat them correctly, as well as make them happy, because once animals are like humans, they have emotions and they have feelings. Once you choose to give them a home, it's like adopting a baby. It's the same thing, like you need to pay the responsibility to make them feel right. That's what I think.
Are you a vegetarian? No. 2. Do you eat meat? Yes. 3. Do you love animals? Just so. 4. Would you buy a fur coat if the economy allowed it? Yes. 5. Do you think it's okay to make clothes out of farmed animal fur? No. 6. Some people who claim to protect animals resist and protect wearing fur, but are not vegetarian. What do you think? I think it should have no effect whether you're vegetarian or not, and that there's better ways of making fur without killing animals. 7. I think the right way to protect animals is to really rescue and feed them, not protest marches. What do you think? I agree.
According to this video, I want to say animals also including wealth and culture. I certainly don't agree with people who kill animals to satisfy people's desire. But why can't we eat meat? We are full from that culture animals. I believe most people will agree with me. And in fact, my focus is not just on whether people eat meat, whether people wear fur. What I really want to say is that I hope people can take practical actions to protect animals, like do more things and speak less words. When we walk on the street, rather than shout on the street, don't wear fur, don't eat meat. Why can't people buy some food and feed animals on the street? That was I really want to think.